What does leisure mean to you, and why is it important?
Leisure to me means a time when I can have to myself to relax and focus on the things that I want to do, like going outside and reading, and it's my own personal time to just kind of like put all my homework aside and put all my stress aside and just calm down and kind of focus on myself.
What do you do in your spare time, and what do you get out of it?
In my spare time, I like to bead with my friends, and so we just make jewelry, and it's actually really soothing because I can just focus on what I'm doing, and it's kind of like a way for my mind to just take a break from all the stress of like homework and your family. And I also like to walk outside because it's nice to get fresh air once in a while, even in the winter, because it's just a way to like cool down and kind of like let go of all your problems.
How does your leisure time differ from being here at Western Illinois versus being at home, if at all?
When I'm at home, I spend a lot more time with my brothers and sisters outside, and here when I'm outside, it's usually walking to class or taking walks with my friends. So I'd say when I'm at home, I play a lot more games, like organized games like baseball and softball, kickball, and I spend a lot more time reading because obviously when I'm at home, I'm not at school, so I'm not as focused on my studies. And so it's generally just a more relaxed environment, but it's awesome.
What does leisure mean to you?
Leisure means doing other things rather than homework and schoolwork and doing your own thing a lot of the time.
And why is it important to you?
Because it helps me get away from a lot of the stress.
What do you do in your spare time?
I like to go to the rec and work out and play music, and I like to draw pictures and write songs and write short stories that people can read and enjoy as much as I do. I like to hang out with friends and go to the movies and play sports and all the fun things that Western has to offer.
And what do you get out of all of that?
It relieves a lot of stress, that schoolwork and everything else.
Leisure time differ from being here at Western versus being at home, if at all?
Here at Western, I have so much more leisure time to do whatever I want back home. I always had a job and everything else.
What does leisure mean to you, and why is it important?
Leisure to me is a time when I have nothing that I'm obligated to do, and I can just have time to myself and do whatever extra things I need to get done. I can relax, do that to Facebook a lot, chat on AIM, call home, sleep, read magazines, just do whatever I like to do, whatever, no obligation. Socialize, work out, eat. I get out of it, just relax, like I'm able to relax and have me time.
How does your leisure time differ from being here at Western versus being at home, if at all?
Well, at home I don't have a lot of leisure time. I'm always trying to be busy, stay out of my house. But if I do have leisure time, I'll like go on the computer or just usually sleep or just watch TV or whatever, just chill. And here, I do have a lot of leisure time here. It's like all the time. I'm always on Facebook and stuff, so that's like a big thing. And it's like my room, so I'm always in my room, so big difference. Oh, and at home, I shop a lot. That's another thing I do in my leisure time. I'm always at the mall, actually. I go like 3 times a day.
The classical definition of leisure is a state of being in which activity is performed for its own sake. The idea of leisure itself changes from person to person. Most people consider leisure a time of freedom from demand of work or duty when one can rest and enjoy themselves. In order to find out how different the views of people vary, we interviewed both guys and we were also curious to find out how leisure time is spent in different environments. What some people may consider an enjoyable activity or experience, others may beg to differ. Leisure for the most part is doing what you want and when you want to do it.